Welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sport, and of course, another preview of another game week 11. The time is flying. Just now, you talk about game week 20. Hopefully, by then, our green arrows like mad and we up in our favorite and preferred positions that we like to be in. Of course, I'm joined by Kevin, our used to be top of the
Used to
table.
be.
Now he's been dethroned.
He's still
Right?
tied for first though. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Of course, I have Aaron, resident Arsenal fan, and of course, resident Real Madrid fan, Antonio. They finally won a game, against a lower opposition. So I'm glad.
They fight to them while, fight to them while.
No. They play
Why?
Shakhtar. They play second straight victory over Shakhtar. Vinny, of course, doing the things. But this is not a Champions League fantasy, and we don't talk about Real Madrid on this show. So moving right along. Of course, guys, you all know the form. You all know the format of this show. We run through the fixtures, try our best to predict the players that we think you should, think about if you're in your last minute tinkering, because you only have till tomorrow to tinker. Don't forget that. And of course, we do our mental 11 and then any last closing remarks and the final advice. All right, so let's get into it, guys. So, first up, let me make sure you're seeing it. Right, so first up, we have Southampton versus Aston Villa. So Aaron and I are doing home teams, and Aaron and Antonio and Kevin are doing away teams. So Aaron, you start now. What's our Southampton approach? Who impressed us in 10 to have us consider them in 11?
Well, last game week, Armstrong had plenty chances to score, and they create a lot of chances. So I would go Armstrong, even Che Adams as well. But I would go Armstrong.
Yeah. Well, I'm going with my usual pick, and not just because of safety, but consistency. McCarthy, you all know it. McCarthy. He's in my top 5 series for game week 11, and yeah, McCarthy for sure. He will make some saves. He'll be busy.
Can't go
Who you
wrong.
have with that?
Aston Villa, we're going for the attack. I see Ings a little bit injured. So looking at Watkins. Watkins
Right.
was taking plenty initiative in the last game. But
Yeah,
he's the,
he
the,
scored.
the natural striker in this team right now. So I feel you will pull out something.
I agree with that.
I'm
Yeah,
not too love Watkins. All right.
he scored last week too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he scored last week, yeah.
correct. What about like cash on these men and the defensive assets? No, don't waste our time.
Cash and target. But like 3 weeks ago they were running up and getting any balls and attacking, but I find they kind of pull back a little bit. Like
Yeah,
they're not getting that much involved again.
yeah. Because the
Um,
team lacking confidence because they're on a bad run of games. It's 3
yeah,
games now they
so
didn't win a game. Or 4 games. 3 games. Yeah.
yeah. I
So if you're
mean with the
going defense,
price,
Martinez.
yeah, Martinez, but the price for target not that bad. Cash might be a little high, 5.1. Um, but yeah, right now not too much. Martinez might get the save points because he's the only one with confidence on that back line.
For
But they,
sure.
Yeah.
they can't take that away from him.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay, so our next big game here, big derby. Man U
Manchester
versus Man
Derby.
City. This is a big one, especially with Ole's job on the line, and Pep and City would have had a very shock defeat last game week. So yeah, how are we looking at this, Aaron?
Well, with Manchester United, if they're going to score goals, which I think they might score, I don't think it's going to be like a goalless game or anything. I think it will have goals in this game. And anytime Manchester United scoring, Bruno Fernandes is involved. So I will go Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes picking up the assists every now and then. He's still trudging
Yeah.
along.
All right.
So
Well, I want to go with Dr. Marcus Rashford. I
Yeah,
think,
good shot.
yeah, go with the doctor. I think he could cause some trouble. He's been doing well
you think
so
he's
far.
starting or he coming on and
Nah,
making
he
an
won't
impact?
start. He won't start. He won't start. He will come on. He will come on. He won't start
Yeah.
because if Ole is smart, I think he should do what he did last week against Will, start Cavani and Ronaldo at the same time and go from there. I think that could cause some trouble. Who
Yeah,
will have
probably
a
actually.
Well, they have to play the pep roulette again. So you have to watch who they play today. They play the whole
Right.
back line, the top back line. So
Minus
looking at
Diaz.
midfield.
Yeah,
minus
minus
Diaz, yeah.
correct. Minus Diaz. Diaz didn't sweat today.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Hopefully Diaz can hold on. Ronaldo, both of them, same country, they should know each other. Hopefully
Right.
it cancel out, but I'll still look at the midfield. De Bruyne, he been
Right.
a little quiet. I'm not saying this because I'll have him on my team, but he only played 15 minutes today, so he should be getting the nod for the game, and hopefully he can create some chances for the attack.
All right. I want us to do something very difficult. Can we predict the entire midfield for City this game week? No, serious. Let's try and help our viewers out. It's annoying now. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Guys, so
So
the
who?
thing is, I'm gonna bring up the lineup from today because you have to
Yeah.
factor
So
in
how
this.
the lineup from today? Yeah. Grealish,
Right.
Foden, Mahrez,
Mm-hmm.
right? Silva,
Mm-hmm.
Hernandez,
Mm-hmm.
Gundogan, Cancelo, Laporte, Stones, Walker, and Anderson.
Alright, so just in midfield, we'll be focusing on like the midfield because we
Right.
lose a lot of points on the midfield assets.
So
The
Foden and Grealish,
midfield
those are
three.
the two biggest ones that we have to look at because
Alright,
everybody on Foden right now.
right.
You playing or you not playing?
Well,
I don't know.
nobody else really playing that false nine. So
Yeah.
Foden, I think Foden short start.
Alright, so for the short start. So
Yeah.
you're thinking, I'm thinking Gundogan, Bernardo,
Bernardo Silva, yeah.
De
Rodri.
Bruyne. Yeah. I feel as this sweat there.
Jesus
I
had to
don't
come on
think
because I don't think he played that much. He didn't play to the end, Jesus.
I don't think so.
he came on.
Yeah.
He came on.
He
I
came
think
on,
he
but it
came
would
on.
have been late.
Yeah.
He scored
So
a
I
brace.
think he would, yeah. Oh yeah, he get the last goal.
Yeah.
I
But I
don't
think
think
he would take Mahrez spot on the right.
Yeah, no
I
Maris
would
for sure.
fight that Gundogan because in that midfield you don't have a with the Gundogan, Bernardo and Kevin, you don't have a certified CDM. So I would say Rodri might start
So if you're
instead
Rodri.
of Gundogan because Gundogan start today. So
Right.
Rodri
Right.
might start instead of Gundogan. But you never know. But I will go Rodri.
I just wanted to throw a spanner there and just have
Yeah.
some.
Cancelo, this might be the first game. Cancelo played the full 90 today, so I don't know if this is going to be the first time he not playing for City for Premier League.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
but
will
what's
play.
the first time? He
That
did
game too
play.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did play a few games ago. I haven't. Like I said, he didn't. He came on.
Oh, he came on, yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right,
I know
all right,
plenty
all right,
people
all
have.
right.
I know plenty people have him, so
Yeah,
I
that's
would be
a man
concerned.
right now for sure. All right, guys. So we'll try our best to see if we could get into the green of pep because a lot of points just here there wasted. Brentford versus Norwich. I don't know.
Yeah, he had to
Brentford.
go after Norwich
It's
too.
no Ryle, so I don't know who to pick. So Aaron.
Tony ain't scored in a while, so I think this is his game week to score. So Tony.
All right. As much as I'm back in Brentford, I love Brentford. I'm tired of saying that, but all right. I don't know, boy.
You'll have it easier. Huh? We have
I'll go with Canos.
Norwich.
I don't know which one. See, I'll go with Canos.
Yeah,
Right. Who you
yeah,
want
good
for
shot.
Norwich?
Sergeant, I think he had plenty involvement. I mean, he
True.
didn't have. Yeah, he was very much involved in that last game. But again, they lack in the definition. If he could probably bring it to Pookie, he'll get the assist. But he was the guy who was making the runs in that last game. So I'll go with Sergeant.
Okay.
I'll go Crew. Since Brentford home, I feel like they'll be more confident in attacking. So they're putting some
Cool is a
saves.
good shot.
Yeah. Definite. All right. Next up, there's another one I want to pause on as well too. So Chelsea playing Burnley. Right? We'll get into it and then I will pose my question after. Okay, so I'll go first, Aaron. Chelsea. I mean, it makes no sense to not pick Reece James. Try and get Reece James in the team. Yeah. If not, many.
Yeah,
Aaron.
yeah. Since you went for a defender, I feel I'm gonna take a point. I say Kovacic. Yeah, Kovacic been involved, so I'll say Kovacic.
He fit or he?
You know it?
And I think he was
I'm
red
not
flagged,
sure.
you know.
Serious. Damn.
What? Hold on. Let's get
Yeah,
that.
he red flagged. He red flagged right now, yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Eh,
has
well
a
then,
time.
Hamstring
then-
injury, yeah.
Woo!
well then, here who are going for Loftus Cheek.
All right,
You
yeah,
don't,
good job, good job.
you
Good
think
job.
Jorginho coming in now for Kovacic?
Oh,
He,
yeah,
but and
yeah, but-
Jorginho does normally start.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Loftus Cheek might fill that role since it had no Mount either,
yeah,
and Loftus Cheek been playing well.
yeah. Mount right now is 50%. All right. Who you have for Burnley?
Corny.
Yeah, I was going to say Kone.
Right.
Can't go wrong.
Between Kone and Wood, those are the two attacking men for them. So if you go Kone, I will go Wood.
Fair enough. All right. So my question for this fixture: can we predict the defensive unit that is going to start for Chelsea?
But yeah, I could pick the defense here.
All right. Let me hear it.
I think you're gonna be, well, obviously Mendy. They will start Chilwell, Rudiger,
Say Thiago, say Thiago.
I wouldn't say Christensen. I wouldn't say Thiago Silva because
No,
you don't really sweat them back to back like that.
no, you're not.
So, as Piloketa right wing, the right centre back, right behind Rich James.
No, Aspi play today, eh?
Yeah.
But they wouldn't drop
Yesterday,
Aspi like the captain. I don't feel like they would drop Aspi.
I sell Aspi because the last 2 or 3 game weeks he didn't play. I sell him this week.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
that's
so-
the
Yeah.
I don't feel like they will.
It looking like Aspi and Alonso is for Champions League, and looking like James and Chilwell is for
Correct.
Premier League right now.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But if he's not playing Thiago, he would not play the both Thiago and Aspi, so Aspi might sweat into it, might. But I'm more seeing Rudiger, Aspi, get Chilwell, Reece. I can't see
What about Sa against is Burnley, you know? So
Chalobah, but
and Chalobah.
Chalobah could get his sweats for this game, you know. He could get his
Yeah.
sweats for this game. Yeah. All right, I just want to ask that because right now Chelsea defense and City's midfield racking up points, but we never know who going to start and whatnot. So that's why I wanted to pose those questions.
I think the wing backs is sure though.
Yeah.
The wing back sure.
Yeah,
and
randomly, the centre backs randomly getting goals too. So I mean, you want to cash in on that, you know.
True.
And the little spanner I'll tell you about with Pulisic. He played this week, Uniweek.
Yeah, so Pulisic is back, guys.
So you have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah. Let's see what happens there in truth, because he will definitely take over from Havertz. Because Havertz only had 1 assist so far. So yeah.
Are we not sure we're gonna have Mason Mount? I
That's
think
it.
it's
Yeah, he's still yellow flag.
than
Yeah.
it was. I was told.
Yeah, his illness might be a little more than we have anticipated. Correct. All right, Palace Wolves. Aaron, who are we picking?
Aguin Olise.
All right, I love it. Yeah, it's still looking good. He getting the assist, he in the action. Yeah, until SD comes back, of course. But yeah, I rate that. But I will stick with my boy Gallagher. I think,
Gallagher.
of course, an honorable mention to Zaha, of course, but Gallagher really doing wonders. He playing real good. So he's looking good, and the end product is coming in there slowly. Who you have for Wolves? Well, no one to have for Wolves, but who you have for Wolves, Kevin?
I know you like this choice, Sa.
Right.
Chelsea, no, I mean not Chelsea. Crystal Palace attacking a lot, but I feel the shots that they have, they're savable. So I will rack up some save points there at least.
Yeah, I could have.
Yeah.
Antonio, explain why Jimenez.
Because Jimenez doesn't only score goals, but he assists as well.
He
And his
assists, yeah.
partnership with Wani Chan is actually pretty good right now, I find.
Yeah.
But he didn't score last game. So,
The offside goal for Wanichan, was it a assist by Jimenez or?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're kind of weird charisma, kind of pass. And
Yeah, but assist because it was offside. But so it would have been points as well.
yeah,
So
facts. All right, next one, Brighton versus Newcastle. a nice fixture, I think, to get some assets from. This is a nice fixture to get some assets. Who we looking at, Aaron?
Right. I want to say Solly March. Solly March been looking good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He been
Yeah.
whipping the ball in nice, and he playing midfield instead of wing back. So nobody playing Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
I go in Cucurella.
All right.
I go in Cucurella. Yeah.
I was gonna go Sanchez, but if not Sanchez, Mope, I think because Newcastle leaking goals, So honestly, Mope, maybe I'll pen or something. But Sanchez, of course, to be safe, because Sanchez
But
he's
more,
doing well,
more pay didn't play last game.
you see. So, oh yeah, true.
Trossard play on top.
Trust
Trossard play centre
Yeah,
forward.
Trossard plays as a striker.
this boy
Yeah.
too. This boy wasn't bad too. The Mpuku guy wasn't too bad too.
Yeah,
All right.
Mapu. Yeah.
But I'll stick with my Sanchez. Who you love for Newcastle?
I'm giving you a budget. Manquillo.
Right.
4.2.
Quality.
Yeah.
Correct. Solid.
Quality.
What's his name? Said Maximum. He kind of lacking these days. But other than that, I don't know nobody else. But Manquillo. And you're saving real money with it.
Yeah. Well, that was our proposed backline or defensive picks that we were saying to get Trent Cancelo, Livramento, Manquillo, and chuck in a Llorente or something in there, and you're good to go. So
Mhm.
yeah. All right, Antonio, who you have?
I agree with that because I had Manquillo from day one, and he comes in good off the bench when I don't have players starting, and he does make points. Especially if
Quality too.
So
Yeah, if I need to get a little extra point something, I'll sell to buy
What's
Manquillo.
what's wrong with Callum Wilson? No, Callum Wilson's playing last 2 games. So what's going on there? I
Um,
are they giving him no love?
Who's that?
Yeah, he would be the one to score if they had a score, I guess.
Because when
Callum?
even St. Maximin didn't do anything, he pop up, So I mean,
And oh yeah, he used to play with Ramsdale too, and so he should know how Ramsdale moving. But then the same could be said for Ramsdale. Callum Wilson's movement.
no,
And they
no,
used to play Bournemouth together. So
remember he not there anymore. They playing
oh sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. I thought it was Arsenal. Sorry,
Right,
yeah,
right,
it was
right.
Brighton. Yeah, I was watching the wrong one.
Yeah, boy.
Right.
It's not on your mind, boy.
Yeah, boy. Next
Good
up,
things, good
very fitting. Very
Yeah,
fitting.
next up. That's right. Yeah, next
The
one.
best team in London, right? Playing against Watford. This is a training field derby, right? Because our training fields we swap them and they're right next to each other. So it's the Caldy derby. So of course, Aaron will take a half an hour here and discuss Arsenal, right? So talk to me now. Who we have for Arsenal?
Hey, Arsenal playing in the Emirates. Aubameyang love the Emirates, so Aubameyang.
All right. That's been paying off well for you so far.
Hey,
I'm going to go Ramsdale. Don't mind Nuno Tavares on my mind for a while though.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. But I'm going Ramsdale. Because he might be a little busy and he'll put on his save. So yeah, I'm going Ramsdale. Who you'll have for Watford? I know it's a tough one. This one probably harder to pick than Norwich. Who you'll have for
Alright,
Watford?
well, I'll come back at Ramsdale now. Yeah, Ramsdale making Arsenal defense look really good.
Right.
Sure.
But I feel King could rattle that a little bit.
Okay.
Right, so I'll go with King.
All right. So
Well, I hope not because I have Ramsdale. But I think Dennis playing again, and well, Dennis playing good with King. So I would go with Dennis.
Well, you don't want to choose a defender if you want Ramsdale to keep me in shit.
Yeah.
don't forget.
I feel like Arsenal have this match though.
Yeah.
I have Smith Rowe and Ramsdale. So.
Hey, the Smith Road train is rolling.
How long Dennis was suspended for? Just for that last game?
Yeah.
Oh, so he should be back. All right. Just making sure. All right. We'll live with that. All right. Next up, Everton Spurs. 31. Kevin, you'll give us a little
Yeah.
analysis. Right. So we were discussing, Aaron. Not it's not time yet to drop the Everton assets. We agree
I
with that.
wasn't discussing that at all. I say get rid of them a long time.
No, that's why.
Because
No, not you. I just saying. I just saying.
Oh,
Here in the
I
pavilion, certain men were saying it's not time. I want to do certain men. It's not time
oh.
yet. Do you think it is time to dump the Everton assets or you keeping the Everton assets?
Since last week, I say time to move on. That was a beautiful period in the fantasy. Now is no that no do Corey is much more than it seems now, boy. So get rid of them. Or you
All
can
right.
keep Gray because he cheap, I guess. But
Right.
I would don't bank on them. Like keep them for backup. Don't
All
keep
right.
them
Yeah.
in your main team.
So I'm guessing Gray is your pick for this game.
Well, yes. All that said, keep Gray. If you did, keep Gray.
First on your bench. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he scored not this game, but the previous, no, assisted, sorry. So he's still, but the thing,
Yeah,
you
he's still
see,
bringing it.
the reason I'm not frightened with Everton still scoring goals. They're still scoring goals. They have teams that in worse off positions and not, or better off, I should even say. Not too off, not as bad as them. Yes, they have injuries, but teams that just not scoring at all.
Yeah,
But
like the
Hmm.
opponents they're facing now. Yeah.
so if you still have a for them, you could get on that, and you still get some points. Once Gray
True.
score and if it's a lose, that's not bothering you. You
True.
understand?
True.
So yeah. Or once Townsend score or whatever, look keen assisted. So yeah, I'm going with normally when Everton on this crisis, it's the same thing I said last week on my top five, the defenders normally pop up. I picked Coleman last week, I'll go with Keane. This week, yeah, I picked him on my top five. I'll go with Keane this round. So I think Keane, because Keane assisted this game week, yeah,
To
I'll go with
Wooby.
Keane. Yeah, yes, it's the Wooby. Wooby's not a bad shout too, but I won't. Yeah, unless you have Everton men already, don't go buying.
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
people
yeah.
are 3,000, so yeah, I would say hold on to them for one more, two more. Let's see. Let's look ahead real quick now. Who's their next game?
oof,
City. All right. I won't
Uh,
be frightened of that too much. Too much. And then after
Put them
that,
on
this
the bench.
after
Put
that,
them on the
Brentford.
bench.
Right. Okay, let's go. Who you have right? So Kevin, but let you go first now. Let Kevin break it down first now. No contest yet, but let us know what you think. So Antonio, you first now.
um, well, we're probably gonna get to do the thing and play how they want. No, no, no. I think Son is the man because really and truly Everton midfield looking terrible. So anybody running through that midfield will be
and the
square.
defense. The defense
Yeah,
not great either.
terrible. So I suspect Son to have a bangers in this game. To be honest with you, I could see a lot of goals coming in this game. But if Everton somehow manage to withhold that midfield battle, then it could be a very like a 2-1, but still in favor of Spurs. So I could see Spurs winning this game. I can see Everton winning this game.
Kevin.
Yeah. So Spurs was looking down in the mud for a long time. But now this new news, at least just the news alone, with Conte, it had the team looking better. I mean, Kane as well come out and say that, he happy, he looking forward to working with him, right? That alone might, I really hope it turn his attitude towards the Premier League right now. I say Premier League because Premier League is the only one he not really performing in, right? I had to go with Kane in this one, right? I can see Spurs taking control of this game, and if they had to score two or more goals, Kane might be able to get hopefully a brace, but he will be involved at least, right? The rest of the team, I'm not sure how they're going to line up as yet, right? The defense, are really not looking at the defense anymore anytime now until they settle along under this new manager, right? So definitely not those guys in the back, the centre backs. Even though they're cheap, they're looking what do you call it, enticing to bring in, but not yet. But Son and Keane are the two that will have to be running the show again. We're not sure who going to be assisting them with Delhi. Any new manager come in, they want to work on Delhi. Right? Because he has so much potential, but we still don't know who the other is going to be. in this new team.
Yeah.
So we're going with Kane.
All right, that's fair. Just to pick your brain real quickly, who you think will be the nailed on players for Conte? I know it's a tough question, but just quickly, like, who you think will be the nailed on players for sure that should be in the starting 11 each week?
Yeah, Kane, Son, Højbjerg, for sure. Those three.
Right.
Defensive Romero for sure. Regulon, but then they have rumors with what I said earlier, where he come from, Madrid. Madrid want to buy him back because there are plenty injuries and they're looking for a left back. So they could use their buyback clause and bring him back out. So that's something to look out for. But for now, yeah, Regulon. From there, they had to work around it. I don't know who they're going on the right, if they're sticking with Mora or Bergwijn when he come back in, puts on a cross on that side. Those are even nailed on. Emerson Royal, he playing really good. He not being very attractive. He making it up. He making he runs up the flank, but he not getting them balls in the box, like with any precision really. Right, but all his other stats really good. So he might stick there, but I was saying Doherty might have a chance to squeeze back in with that right wing there. Yeah.
Good. Thanks for the insight there. Taking that. All right, guys. Leeds, Leicester. All right. Why are you picking only Rafinha? Explain.
I'm not picking Rafinha.
Wow.
Rodrigo.
Thank you very much. I said it last week and I will say it this week.
And he scored it last week too. So
Rodrigo. Looking good. Rodrigo. There we does Christian. Yeah, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with an R. You can't go wrong with an R. Once it have an R in the name, you see.
I know about that. You ain't go to mention that at all.
Jared have 2 hours. They have 2 hours in Jared name.
Once the R first. So
the double R in between don't count. Okay.
Nah.
You ain't catching me there, bro. I know what you're talking about.
Hey, right? Rodrigo and Rafinha, that what I'm talking about?
Yeah, sure. Who you have for Leicester?
Vardy's the man.
Yeah.
He's the only one really doing anything. Their defense again not that great.
Yeah.
Leeds defense not that great either, so they can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vardy will pull out something.
Let me hear to
Vardy partner in crime right now, Kelechi Iheanacho.
Right.
I think he could score. He could have scored last week. He had some nice shots on.
Yeah. But I think he assists Daka or he didn't get the assist?
No, he didn't get the assist.
Yeah.
That week before?
Probably this week before.
He could have scored last game, but Ramsdale put in a performance.
Yeah, Ramsdale was Superman.
He's on fire. Yeah. All right. Well, last but certainly not least, West Ham versus Liverpool. We saw Liverpool. What happens to Liverpool when they face a team with a decent, dogged midfield? And this is a no different. West Ham midfield is a bit scary and intimidating when they're ready. So
Declan Rice.
Who do we have? What?
Dynamo pick.
Oh, I'm gonna say, get out there, Basmati better than that way.
Jasmine.
Yeah, I with you. Jasmine, but Jasmine is the best. But just saying, what better than that number? But
yeah. But pick. I actually going Bowen. No, Bowen looking real good.
Yeah,
we agree.
He is in my top 5 series for this week. Yeah, Bowen for sure.
Bowen looking real good.
Bowen looking good. So we agree on that. I don't have any way different to go with it here. We agree on that.
So what, Antonio? What the man? Strong man, Antonio.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we had a mention here. We mentioned our next man.
Yes, he's a good one. He's in my team. He's not leaving right now. Yeah.
Even though he ain't scoring now,
Well, just
He
one
scored
game.
the week before. It's only
Just
last week
one
he scored.
game.
Yeah.
Just one game. Yeah. Unlike other people.
And
Only
he
one game.
the assist in like the last game, so like 2 goals.
Yeah,
So,
pre-assist.
yeah,
He does
he
be real
assist the
bit
assist.
involved. Right?
Yeah, free assist. Woo. Right. Liverpool. Who you have?
I have Jota.
Yeah, Jota. All right.
Reason being, Jota came off for Firmino, and Firmino got injured today. So Firmino not gonna be safe Firmino for a while. So Jota looking like he gonna get the start. Yeah.
What just putting this on the water bottle away? No way. Nice.
What kind
Yeah,
of
but
talk is
yeah.
that way?
No, you don't find it sus. It's sus. Jota will run again. Then when Firmino fit, bam, Firmino out again. Jota back. No, it's sus. It's sus. I don't know what the Portuguese into, but it's sus. I'm more than speak Portuguese, so I don't know. It's little sus. Little sus. I'm careful who you have for Liverpool.
This one gonna sound weird, eh? Henderson.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Henderson, I don't know. He claiming that spot in the midfield now. I mean,
Right.
Keita injured. That's the Jones have a
Right.
flag. Right, Henderson. He actually played. He actually scored a goal. I think this is the first time he scored a goal in however long or ever.
Like I say, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got some assistance of recently. He more involved. Like
Yeah.
before, I thought he was just a cheerleader, but now
Right.
now he actually contributing to the goals now. So I'll say, and Mane, you have to watch Mane. I almost brought in Mane instead of KDB. And they have a good set of fixtures coming up, so we might have to look at Mane as well. But it's just having Salah and Mane kind of difficult. But
Yeah,
Henderson
but-
5.2.
Not
That
kind
might
of
not be too-
very difficult, but yeah,
Yeah.
I would do it. I
So-
would do that. Alright,
Because-
alright.
If you watch Mane is the second highest scoring midfielder in the game. So
Quick
Yeah.
mention. Thiago back out. He is fit again. So that
Okay.
might be a good prediction. Yeah, he came on today. That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, he
I
only
know.
played 10 minutes at the season. That's alright.
And Oxley came on in
That's
last
really
week and made a difference. So Oxley gonna be in that shout too.
Yeah.
So that midfield still have competition.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Good show. He could start Diana Jones, because Jones form kind of differ a little bit. I mean, he playing good, but the end product not there. So yeah.
And Robertson got a little rest today, so
yeah, Robson got rest. So.
Yeah. Before we move on to the next segment, captain. Are we captain and Salah?
Oh, it's Captain Salah, ACL.
I-
Alright.
Me personally, I gonna risk it. I gonna risk
Uh-huh.
it this week. I gonna try something.
I'm risking it too.
Alright, but
Yeah,
tell us the risky captain.
I was considering risking it, but
I captain
risk
Rich
it.
James now.
Who?
Rich James.
Alright. Aaron, who you captaining?
I captain Aubameyang, way.
Alright. We'll see good options. Nothing wrong with that.
Right,
Yeah,
my
what-
other option, I would go with either Vardy or Tony.
Ooh.
Yeah, I good
Yeah.
shouts too. I good shouts too.
That's a risk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, but
Yeah. The week before the international break, come on. That'll get frisky,
Yeah.
man.
That's his risk. No. Wow.
no, but Leeds and Norwich, those are who they played. Leeds leaky backline, so Vardy might get some stuff. And Norwich, they still can't find a way.
But
So-
no, it just get his mysterious.
Yeah, Norwich defense get a little better, so that I'll lean more towards Vardy. So my vice captain is Vardy. So,
Alright. But always Captain Salah.
always
Until-
Captain Salah, yeah.
Until January, we will solve this problem. Alright. So, are we moving the fixtures? It's time for the mental 11. What formation we going with, guys? See, there's no strikers doing well now. Just joking, but what formation?
We can do
we going
4-4-2 again. We can do 4-4-2 again. We do 4-4-2 last week. That was good.
4-4-2. Alright, let me just get it closer so I can select it one time. Alright, so goalkeeper, talk to me. I not inputting it, you all say it and I just typing it up. So goalkeeper.
Crystal Palace goalkeeper.
Alright, White.
Yeah, Guaita.
Guaita.
Yeah, good
Guaita.
shout. Good shout.
Unanimous?
Yeah. I like that.
Alright, next. Defender.
Tavares.
All right. Next.
Wait, who was that? You said? Sorry.
No.
Tavares.
Oh,
James.
All right.
Very.
James, the captain. Yeah.
Pinnock.
Next.
Pinnock.
All right. Uh-huh.
Trent had 2 assists today, you know. So Trent.
TA. All right.
All right.
You all agree with that, right? Tavares, James, Pinnock, and Tap. All right. Next.
Yeah.
Midfield.
We switch it up like you go Mane this week now instead of
All right,
Salah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Um,
Mane.
We still on the Zaha train or no? Oh, he too risky.
I saw them
Zaha trade?
Zaha
And
in form, you know.
Yeah, in form, yeah.
Yeah, Zaha.
Zaha in form.
All right.
Yeah.
Wilfred. All right.
Rafinha.
All right.
Foden.
West Ham. Who you said for West Ham? Bowen or
Bowen.
Bowen? Yeah.
All right. And with 2 strikers.
Who played Norwich? No.
Tony.
Brentford.
Tony.
Ooh, that is too right.
Yeah, that might be a little risk, yeah. But I mean, they know each other from Championship, eh? So.
True.
If Norwich play like how they play against Chelsea, they have plenty to play.
Yeah.
A striker.
So we're saying Tony and who?
Arsenal striker.
All right.
Yeah,
Look at this team. All right.
Obama,
Look at that team. All right. So Guaiten, go Tavares, James, Pinnock, Tap, Mane, Zaha, Rafinha, Bowen, Tony, and over. All right.
So no Man U and no Man City.
Yeah.
No striker from Man U, right?
You all pick this team.
I was going to say Bruno, you know, but I was like, I don't want to because yeah.
All right. So honorable mention, Bruno, that Gallagher
Foden.
guy, right? Foden, Gallagher's. Yeah.
Honorable mention. True.
Alright. Who missing? Well, guys, in the comments, let us know who missing, who you think should be here. Yes, no City, no United. Brick City shuffle too much. Right? And no Chelsea as well. Very interesting. But yeah.
No, we have James.
There we are, James. We are reaching.
Yeah. James.
Right. So it's James, yeah. 21 points last game week.
Kagoro.
Damn. All right, guys. Any closing remarks? Anybody? Who is the best transfer in for this game week?
The best transfer in?
Huh?
On the site or for us?
Who you transferring, Aaron? Like, who was your transferring? Who you brought in?
I brought in James. I got rid of Aspie for James. So I sideways moves, but I brought in James.
Cool.
I ain't making no transfer. I didn't make any transfers this week. But
this transfer is going to be.
Foden.
Yeah, this transfer is going to be on my advice is international break next week. So don't use out all your transfers. If you keep 2 for that international break, that'll be good. Just for injuries or anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Yeah.
I was going to take a -8,
yeah.
but I was like, not -8, a -4, but now it's like relax.
Nah.
Yeah, I had 2. I was going to use my 2. I say I will just use 1 for now and roll the next one.
Right.
So.
Antonio, who is your one of your transfers in?
I brought in James as well and Smith-Rowe.
Alright,
That's the Euro train is going.
Guys are there. He might do anything now, because Antonio.
Brother.
Yeah, now I watching James. I should bring in Chilwell instead.
Look, I saw Benrahma last game. We can Benrahma. Come on,
he dropped Benrahma. When he's heavy players, he's
Nah,
Heavy player.
he going and get a little taste of the rawness. Don't worry yourself,
Yeah, but
Roche.
study I bring in James as well the same time as him. So
Oh,
Well,
no,
well,
what
you,
can I?
well,
Let's
you,
see.
well,
Yeah, what
I
can
don't know
I?
about that. Only other fight somebody, James. But
No,
the rawness going on.
all
I
of
don't
a
watch
sudden,
James.
men start up, when men
you gonna
realize body don't play cricket and he's playing football, men come and heavy body, look up the body, really heavy long body.
yeah.
Nah,
Hey,
stick with all Ronaldo's lead man players.
hey,
I bring him back Ronaldo eventually.
Right, heavy
yeah,
him.
Manu. After game week 14, Manu players going to see my side. What you go see?
Right, I would tell it. I would tell it. Yeah, we did talk
Yeah,
about it. All
and
right.
and just know before
All
we
right.
go, Bai looked very good in the Champions League. Yeah?
Yes.
For sure.
Antonio was saying
For
that.
sure.
Antonio was saying that. Antonio
So
was
if
saying
he
that.
started playing the Prem, he might be
Yeah.
an option.
I finally
All
should
right.
drop Maguire.
Maguire. Yeah, but he, my God, let me don't go there. Let me don't go on that Maguire. I don't appreciate people calling him a fridge though. That is a human being. Let me be nice to the man. He's not a fridge. Let me be nice to the man.
Yeah, plus our fridge cold. I think will be colder than it. You're not cold enough.
End the live. Okay, good night, everybody. Let me before some hands up. Harry started Twitter sending some DMs in me Twitter.
That will be most he do. That will be most he do for the past 2 weeks anyway. Sure. Anyway, guys, we would like you to like, subscribe, and share. Comment below. Let us know if you agree with our 11, if you agree with our picks during the fixtures, and let us know game 10 was, if it was great or if it was trash. And of course, well, in the light of, that's what, in the light of the Wali, we wish you all a happy holiday. And may the light repel the darkness of the red arrows and bring the green arrows to you guys. And please don't forget, Friday is the match day. So you have tonight and tomorrow to pick your team and do your last tinkering, and all your choices are here on this channel. You have the My Top 5 series, you have this show as well. And of course, you get my Instagram and Twitter as well. So as usual, I will need to sign you off with please click that save button and happy picking. We're out.
Should picking.
Shove picking. I love it. Shove picking.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Let's
All right, guys. Bye.